Hello everybody. This video will be slightly different than what we normally do. We're just going to talk about some stuff. With Super Mario Maker about to turn 3 years old, and with no sequel currently in sight for the Nintendo Switch, what's next for 2D Mario? This is a conversation I see a lot in my live streams or in other people's live streams. All over the place, people are always talking about, hey man, you think there's gonna be a Mario Maker on the Switch? Or do you think they're gonna have any new content for Mario Maker? To which, honestly, I can only say, I don't know. I don't know. We don't have any information on maybe Mario Maker coming to the Switch. We don't have any information. I think it's safe to say at this point that there's definitely not gonna be any new content for the Wii U version. So that means the only thing we can really hope for is a new game on the Switch, whether it be a port with some additional features, or a brand new game. Now, real quick, some history. I'm gonna have to access some note cards for this. Mario Maker came out about 3 years ago, like almost exactly 3 years ago, and at this point it's sold nearly 4 million copies worldwide, and I think was the 7th highest selling game for the Wii U. And when it came out, it was a big deal. I remember reading an article about how when Mario Maker came out, a ton of Wii U hardware was being moved in Japan. People were buying Wii U's just for Mario Maker. And for me, as a streamer, I can't even count how many times someone has told me that they bought a Wii U only for Mario Maker. So I guess the long story short is that, Mario Maker was a big deal, and it kind of still is. It still has a very big community 3 years later, and it's still the most popular game on my channel by far. But unfortunately, Nintendo is super mysterious about their intentions for Mario Maker. They stopped updating the game ages ago. We don't have any information on a port or a sequel. It's all rumorville, nothing confirmed. So it is hard to know what they plan to do moving forward. Meanwhile, ROM hacking is becoming a sensation, man. ROM hacking has been around for a long time, but it is getting big. And if you don't know what I mean by ROM hack, what I mean is people are basically creating their own version of Mario Maker on the PC. People are using a program called Lunar Magic to develop Super Mario World ROM hacks, and these games are loaded with possibility and so much more than you can even do in Mario Maker. The level of customization is just going through the moon, and it just keeps getting bigger every single day. The development of this tool is getting better. People are figuring out new ways to manipulate Mario World to make these custom games that are just crazy. We're talking like custom music, sprites, overworlds, boss fights, slopes, power-ups, all this shit you would never see in Mario Maker, a lot of stuff you wish you could see in Mario Maker. But we can do all that stuff with these ROM hacks. And the popularity is really starting to soar. You're seeing ROM hack races. We just started doing those recently. They've got interactive bit races on Twitch. The speedrunning community for these hacks is huge. And at about this point, I'm starting to see, a decline in, Mario Maker and a rise in the hacks. And even for me personally, I enjoy the Mario World ROM hacks more than Mario Maker just because not only is it different and it's always changing, it's always being updated. It uses the old game physics engine, which I really love, and it's just new and it's cool. As Mario Maker becomes more and more stagnant, these hacks become more and more appealing. And it doesn't even stop with Mario World. We've got a Mario 3 editor, and we've recently even seen a Mario 2 editor emerge. So this shit's just getting crazy. I don't think Nintendo can stop ROM hacking. They can lay the smackdown on content creators, try to make it difficult for us to post videos and stuff, but people are still gonna do it. But what I think Nintendo can do, they can make a killing just by listening to the fans with the future of Mario Maker. And in my opinion, that is a fully loaded sequel, Mario Maker 2 for the Switch. The game would sell a ton, it would move a ton of Switches. Again, people would buy Switches just for this one game. And they could literally roll out DLC packs for the rest of the console's life cycle. So we're talking every few months, every 6 months, maybe less, every quarter they could have DLC packs where it's like, we got new backgrounds, we got new music, new enemies, new power-ups, new bosses, whatever. It's like there's so much content they could use. It seems like kind of a no-brainer for Nintendo to do this, so I personally do think that they will do this. But the question is, why haven't we heard anything about Mario Maker for so long? Like, where's the information from Nintendo? And it could just be that there's no reason for them to release any information yet. You know, it's only been 3 years, and if you think about, you know, time between sequels, that's really not that long. Like, if you think about how long it is between major Mario Kart releases or Smash Bros, you know, it's 5 years usually, maybe more. And when the Switch came out, you know, Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, they had some major titles to push them through launch year. And 2018, they've got some stuff, you know, you can talk about how good that stuff is. But at the end of 2018, we got Smash Bros, which is obviously the thing Nintendo is hyping up the most. So now that Mario Maker is just turning 3, we may now just be getting to the time where we can start expecting some information. And I think 2019 is a very realistic timeline. If we don't hear anything in 2019, then I'll be very surprised. 2019 needs something big on the Switch, and Mario Maker would be huge. Come on, it would be fucking huge. But the community is super antsy because, you know, Mario Maker was essentially abandoned a long time ago. They only rolled out like a couple updates of any significance. Remember the fire clown car, the checkpoints, and the pink coins? That was like the big update, and then they never rolled out any new content after that, which was surprising. I was really shocked that they didn't do anything else. And all they've done since then is do patches that get rid of cool moves and ban people for, you know, making certain kinds of levels. I think that maybe Nintendo decided to pull their punches for now, because I honestly do think that there's going to be a follow-up to Mario Maker. It just doesn't make sense not to have that, given the success of the first game, and of course the soaring popularity of Mario, and of course how much money they stand to make, you know, all the shit we just talked about. So maybe they were just like, we're just gonna leave Mario Maker alone. People are playing it. It did what it was supposed to do, and now they're developing for Mario Maker 2, and they've got this big grand plan. At least that's what I tell myself. Because people are gonna be real thirsty to empty their wallets on whatever super mega bullshit membership on disc DLC expansion pack thing that Nintendo comes up with for a Mario Maker 2. So I think it's a win-win for everybody. Mario Maker 2, the community gets what they want, and Nintendo makes a lot of fucking money. So, I mean, how can you go wrong? I am predicting we will hear something in the first half of 2019 about Mario Maker. I don't think it's done. I do believe Nintendo will seize the opportunity, and I think it's going to be cool. I'm pretty excited. I'm excited for something I don't even know if it's going to happen. So what do you guys think is going to happen? You think Nintendo's going to seize the opportunity? They're going to do everything I just said and more, and it's going to be beautiful? Do you think they're going to forget about Mario Maker? It's all over? Or do you think ROM hackers will take over the world? Whatever you think, let me know below. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video.